All right. Gotta get into position here. Welcome to another gaming stream over on the Angry Canadians channel. And tonight I am surfing the couch because I want to play on my TV and I want to see these frames in action. So I want to see how it looks on the TV. And hopefully the quality is pretty good for you guys watching over there in TV land. So tonight we're gonna be doing Switch One games, playing them on the Switch Two, and seeing if there's like some hidden performance boosts that were accidentally left behind by the developers. So I'm kind of curious to see, and if not, hopefully in the future there will be some patches and updates to give them some new life, because that'd be pretty cool. And yeah, this should be pretty fun. So what I'm gonna do first is I'm gonna play a little bit of Mario Kart World, so people as they trickle in, they can see how the quality looks. Because I have a new capture card that is on lease right now. I'm leasing it, so I need to. I just want to see how it looks. So let me switch over to the game real quickly. All right, what's up? So we've got, of course, Carl here, who is he's hiding behind another account right now. That's a bit odd, but welcome. And Tomby, what's up, man? Glad to see you're still around. I know you've been busy over there touring the U.S., so hopefully that was fun for you guys. All right, so let me know how the audio levels are, because I'm going to have to get up from the couch just to go over to the computer to adjust. But I'm just going to drive around just to see how the audio is for you guys and the frame rates, if it's pretty decent. And I'm just gonna do a little bit of this. Nothing crazy. Try to read chat. So yeah, I'm glad you enjoyed the U.S., man. I'm hoping to go there here soon as well. I need to show my wife my hometown. That's like a dream of mine, I guess you could say. So hopefully this year, that's what we're shooting for. All right, well, from the corner of my eye, I can see that at least on the OBS side, it looks pretty clean. I know it's fine on my TV, so it should be pretty all right on your guys' side. So, hey, what's up there, Matt Cave? Welcome, welcome. Okay, cool. FPS and audio is completely fine. All right, perfect. All right, so without further ado, this is where we're gonna get a bit squirrely. I'm actually gonna change the input. And if it decides to act a bit goofy, then I won't do it for the rest of the stream. But basically, I wanted to show my Switch 1's live gameplay. And then we'll switch it to the Switch 2. And then we'll see how that looks for the games that we'll be testing out. But if that gets like a bit too wonky and the capture card doesn't like that, then I'll just only play on the Switch 2 tonight. So yeah, give me a quick second. I'm going to swap over to the original Switch. And then we'll go from there. Alright, so should have transferred over just fine, and the audio as well. So the first game on the agenda tonight is Sonic Colors Ultimate. And this is a game that I know when I first got it, it suffered really badly with FPS. So I'm just going to show you guys an example of it. Once again, we're playing this on the Switch 1 right now. So we'll just do like a couple minutes of like the first level, for example. And you'll see how choppy it kind of gets. And then after that, we'll pop it out and put it into the Switch 2, and then we'll see how it goes from there. I'm pretty sure this game has never really been improved with its FPS, so we'll see. If not, I'll try a heavier level. I'll be able to tell right away, too, with the controls. Yes, this is where the fun begins, Matt. Okay, yeah, so it's definitely not... It's definitely hitting 30. I can definitely feel that. especially with the controls here. Alright, that's the jump. I gotta remember how to play this specific version. Okay, cool. So, yeah, it is, I see a little bit of tearing, I think. Alright, so it's okay. It looks like it can do much better. There's a there's a tiger underneath this engine. We just gotta let it out underneath the hood. Yeah, so I can feel it kind of struggling a bit. And by the way, this game was released on the PC, and as I think the PlayStation 4 and like those older, newer consoles, excuse me. So it definitely has the power to be able to play it at 60 frames. Let me try this one, the Starlight Carnival. That one's a pretty like heavy asset level. So let's see how this goes, and then we'll just pop it out, put it right into the Switch 2, and go from there. Yeah, this will be interesting. If they didn't do an update to it, then I'll just have to write it down and make a note of it for when they do. Alright. I mean, it's running fine, but I definitely know this is at 30. I play enough Sonic games to know the difference. Yeah, it's not too bad. It's not too bad. Oh, I gotta dodge out of the way here. I have no boost, which is a bit annoying. Okay, here we go. Yeah, it seems to be doing alright. Oh, I messed that up. Cool. I messed that up completely. Alright, drop me down there, Tails. Okay, cool. Well, I feel like that's a good base. You guys let me know, because you're watching, if you feel like it's a bit choppy. Yeah, it's not the... How do you say this? Like, just... There's no smoothness to it, and I don't know how to really explain that, but alright. So, we're going to throw this into the Switch 2, so I'll be right back. So that's up. Oh, excuse me. That's on screen now, and we gotta download some stuff. Actually, I could probably just. You know what? Let's start it. Will it let me start it? Can I cancel? If it lets me start the software, that'd be kind of nice. Oh no, never mind. I need to download the update. All right, that's fine. It'll be pretty quick. Because I know a lot of these Switch games had kind of like day one updates, so. Let's see, Matt's saying, I noticed so far that Switch 1's games that didn't get an upgrade got at least a nice speed up in load times on the Switch 2. Smash Bros, for example, loads much faster. Yeah, actually, I did hear that Smash Bros Ultimate is a lot better on the Switch 2. Especially if you're playing like 8-player mode with all ice climbers. There's like 16 like characters on the screen at one time. So, yeah, Smash Brothers Ultimate definitely got a bit of a boost. And I think online, too. I think, like, the online of it is a bit better now, too. Alright, here we go. So, now we've moved to the Switch 2. And, yeah, let's just see how this goes. My save file should still be transferred over as well. Alright, continue. Let's see what happens here. Okay, so colors do look a little bit different. Alright, here we go. Moment of truth. Maybe the load time will be better for this too, Matt. I think some of these Sonic games, the load times are a bit long. Oh, there was some stuttering there. Huh, okay. Colors look a... It looks a bit brighter, I would say. That might be the HDR, though. Huh, alright. Well, it's still... It feels like it's still playing the same. Oops. Yep. Yeah, more or less still the same. That's which... This is a game that they probably didn't prioritize trying to patch it, since there's other Sonic games. Yeah, I mean, it's... I don't know, it's playing as I guess I would expect it to. I feel like there's a slight boost. It feels a little bit more responsive than the Switch one. Matt's saying that the game that dropped your jaw was WWE 2K18. It was unplayable on the Switch, and now it has a really nice, or it runs really nice on the Switch too. That's pretty funny. Yeah, I hope that a lot of these games do a lot better then. We'll do a different level actually. Let's do Planet Wisp. This one's a pretty heavy level actually, and then we'll swap to our next game. The next game's gonna be interesting. I just recently completed it. And I thought to myself that it probably runs a lot better on the Switch too, so hopefully there's like uncapped frames with it, because that's what we're looking for. If the game has like uncapped frames, then we're doing pretty good. Okay, so, it feels more or less the same. I wish there was a live counter, but there's no software unfortunately for that unless it's built in. There's no software for that. Oh, there was a stutter there. Okay. That's not good. Oh, and we're dead. We're dead. Thanks, Tails. Yeah, it doesn't seem to be much different, which that's fine. Yep. Okay. Now I'm kind of curious how this game plays on the PC. Obviously, it'll play a lot better, but this is a Wii game. Originally, this was a Nintendo Wii game, and they brought it to modern consoles. Okay, well, I think that's going to do it for this game, so... Hey, what's up there, Pop Culture Mechanic? Hey, it's my favorite streamer. No, you're my favorite streamer. Let's see, HDR making this look nice. Looks like it's holding at a constant 30 frames rather than dipping at all. Yeah, I think so too, Matt. Yeah, the HDR is pretty good feature to have here. I think that's pretty nice for a lot of these colorful games like Super Mario Bros. Wonder. I can't wait. I'm not going to try that on stream, but I am curious to see how that looks in HDR because that's got to be pretty gorgeous. All right, cool. So that's one game. I'm going to swap to the next game, and I'm going to put it... This time, we're going to leave it on the Switch 2. I'm just going to leave it on the Switch 2. It might be a little bit better. And, yeah, just give me a quick second. I'll swap it out. Okie dokie. So, the next game is Samurai Jack. And it's probably going to have me, yep, download, which is fine. Yeah, so this game was a lot of fun to play. And it just, there were some moments in this game that were a bit frustrating because there were frame drops. It was made in Unreal Engine, so I'm kind of hoping that they left uncapped frames somewhere in there. We'll see. But yeah, I'm just going to play through... I'm trying to think what level would be the best one to play through. Probably, maybe one of the final levels, because of all the enemies. Oh yeah, Soul Calibur 2 looks crazy on the Switch. I was demoing it the other night, and I'm just going to go buy it from the retro shop just to play it on the GameCube. But yeah, that game looks like it was crazy how smooth that game was playing, and then the graphics too looking pretty good for an older title. All right, select stage. So we're gonna do. Let's see, which one of these was it that was a bit weird? Let's try. I want something with some color to it. No, there's not enough enemies there. We'll do the prison ship. I like the prison ship. Alright, let's see. Hoping that they're a bit boosted, but if not, I've already finished this game, so it's not a big deal if it's not. But yeah, hopefully you guys are having a good start to your week. I know my Tuesday is basically over. And yeah, just wanted to get this stream done and test out some of these games. I know that this game had some weird rendering issues in the cutscenes. Like, artifacts would just, like, kind of appear out of nowhere. So I thought it was kind of funny, like, while I was playing the game, that it would just show that. Okay, so, yeah, we're in the 2D mode. This isn't really gonna showcase if there's improved frames, but it's not until you start fighting a bunch of enemies then it's like it gets pretty obvious. Okay. Yeah, the colors are pretty good. The HDR, I think, doing a little bit of assistance. All right. This game really does excel in the 3D environments. It's pretty cool. Alright, here we go. Let me skip this. And right, we're in the prison ship. Alright, so... Whoops. Oh yeah, those shadow guys are a bit annoying. Oops, come on. Nice. Alright. Perfect. Whoops. Yeah, I mean, it seems okay. I think it's just being held at a constant 30 frames. It doesn't seem any faster, and I don't see any drops. Hey, appreciate you coming on by, Matt Cave. I'll catch you around. Looking forward to your next Rebirth stream, man. You'll be back. All right, yeah. I see that. Oh, I'm getting shot at. Yeah, I mean, I guess it is holding its 30 frames, so... Oh, what am I missing here? Oh, over here. Yeah, it's doing okay. So that's nice. It could definitely be better, but this is a developer thing, and I know this game is unlisted now, so it'll probably never get touched, which is unfortunate. Okay, well, that's gonna do it then for Samurai Jack then. Cool. Alright, so next game on the list. You know what, we'll wait till Matt comes back to do that game. I'm gonna do... Where did I put it? Oh, it's right here. Okay, since Carl is here, this is a Pokemon game that I'm actually curious how well it will play and how well it looks on the Switch too. So I'm not gonna swap it out. I'm just gonna put it right in here, and we'll see how it goes. So I'm kind of curious how this Pokemon game is gonna look. Alright, new Pokemon Snap. Now this game is already a very beautiful game for the Switch. And I just remember that there were some moments that it did struggle. I'm kind of hoping that this was alleviated. We'll see. But I think it's going to look pretty good. I think it'll look pretty good on the HDR. So, why are you laughing there, Peter? I must know. Yeah, it's going to take a minute. 2 minute update or save data download or something. So, we shall see. 1 minute. Yeah, I kind of hope this game does pretty good, because I think I'll probably pick it back up if it plays better. Because I enjoyed what I played a little bit of. I remember I did grow up playing the original one. I liked the 64 one a lot. It was pretty basic, but it was still a lot of fun. This one, it's like there's like too much to do, and it's a bit overwhelming. But it's still pretty fun. So yeah, hopefully. You weren't expecting it? Yeah, man, I'm trying to hit games that like a lot of people either like haven't talked about or they overlooked. I'm just, that's what I'm trying to do. Now, there is like 1 or 2 games in here that maybe people have looked at. But I'm really just curious about some of the games I know I've had issues with, so. Hey, appreciate you stopping on by, Pop Culture Mechanic. You have a safe day, brother. A safe working day. Watch out for forklifts. Alright, Pokemon Snap. Alright. Oh, I think things are loading a bit more quickly than I remembered. Alright, let's do the jungle, because the jungle is always going to be a lot of things happening at once, just like Crisis. So, I don't even remember how to play this game, which is fine. We're just going to cruise through and see what happens. Wow, I think the load time is a bit quicker here. Yeah. The load time seems a bit quicker. Where are you going, Apom? Never mind. I mean, it looks fine. Colors, the sharpness of the things look fine. What do we got up here? Bone Sweet. Arbok. Oh, it's a Peaky Peck. See, I know my Pokemon, Carl. Up to Gen 7. Or, excuse me, Gen 8. What are you doing, bro? I don't know if that's going to give me good enough points. Oh, there's a Slacking over there. Let me hit you. Look at me. Never mind. Oh, that's right. This little thing here. Oh, yeah, the music. The little flute. Yeah, I think, okay, so gameplay-wise, it's doing fine, but I believe it loaded a lot quicker, which is really cool. Because I know this game took a minute to load. The load times on Astral Chain is insane. It helps when they tell you the name of the Pokemon. Dude, I was saying the names of them before I saw the little tag. Like, that's Quagsmire. Or Quagsire, excuse me. Quagsmire is a... that's a character of the cartoon. I always get the two confused. Quagsire. Yeah, it's doing alright. Okay, let's do this. Let's do quick research. Let's go to underwater. Let's just try to load into, like, the next area. Yeah, I think the load times are much quicker now. Alright, research. Let's go to the reef. We'll go to the seafloor. And get eaten by sharpedos. Cool. Alright, Magikarp. Finneon. I never remember that one. I know it's from Gen 3. Yeah, it looks pretty nice. I mean, it's not too terribly different than the original Switch. But my original Switch, you know, obviously couldn't output in 4K, but at least this can now, so... Yeah, not too bad. Yo, look at me. Oh, I need to, supercharge that guy in order for him to break through the rocks there. Cradilly. Family Guy Quagmires of Pokemon. Yep, you heard it here first. That is our buddy Woopa Troopa's next evolution. It's for him to become Quagsmire. I mean, it looks beautiful. I mean, this game does look really good. Really, really good. Alright, cool. I think we're done with this game. Now, it's hard to tell if I'm assuming it's running higher than 30 frames. It's probably like 45-ish. Because it is really smooth. So... Yeah, it's pretty smooth. Oh, whoops. But the load time is what was... I think I noticed a big difference there was the load time. Alright, dope. Alright, so for the next game... Oh, actually, you know what? I know what the next game is going to be. The next game is actually going to be an indie title. And I hope I can find it. Probably towards the bottom here. Yeah, here. No, not that one. Where are you? There you go. Right next to my next favorite game, Dead or Alive Extreme 3 Scarlet. Alright, cool. So this game, I know for a fact this game had some crazy frame issues. And I liked this game a lot. I couldn't get myself to finish it, so I might have to restart this game, maybe for the challenge. If it runs better on the Switch too. So yeah, Aragami. I think this is a pretty cool game. I like it. I want to play the second one. But yeah, I got to get through this first one. Oh, there's the load time. That was quick. Well, the number's gone now, but... Oh, was that some stuttering I saw? Dude, I don't even remember how to play this game. Okay, that's how you sprint. Cool. Dude, oh, okay. You know what? This does feel a bit more responsive and faster than the original Switch. I might actually swap back to the Switch 1 just so we can see the difference here. Yeah, the problem is I don't remember how to play this game, so... Yeah, that's the teleport. Which... I need shadows in order to teleport. Can I do it here? Yes, I can. Are there enemies here? Yeah, this looks like it's running much smoother than before. I don't know if you could tell on stream, but this... Oh my goodness, yeah, it's definitely... I can definitely tell the night and day difference here. Can I... Oh, that's the create your own shadow thing. Got... Okay. So we gotta regain our shadow inside the shadow. Okay, cool. So let's get back here. Alright, go through here. And then I gotta create my shadow here. Just to teleport. Oh, whoops, I'm gonna get caught. Oh no, but I can go here. Oh, he's gonna see me. Got him. Oh yeah, that was pretty smooth. I did see some frame drops at the end of that animation there, but that was I feel like this game is definitely running a lot better. Alright, let's try this again. So oh, I can't go that far? Oh, now I can. Okay, cool. Shadow kill? Cool. Oh, I might have been caught. Yeah, I know I can feel the difference here. All right, I think I'm gonna swap over to the Switch one then. Oh, I got caught. That's fine. Yeah, this is pretty impressive. Okay, cool. All right. So, I'm going to swap to the Switch 1 just so we can close out this game and see how it compares. So, give me a quick second. All right. Aragami. Ooh, I got to do the virtual game card. I should be able to play it though. Oh, I have to load it? Okay. Well, they're right next to each other, so that's fine. Cool. All right, let's see how this goes. I'm pretty confident that the game's been updated on the Switch 2. Yep, push any button. We'll jump right into the action. Well, oh yeah, the load time too. That might be another interesting point. All right, continue. All right, let's see how the load goes. 10, 21, 24. Oh, it's taking its time. Oh, there it goes. Never mind. Maybe a couple extra seconds. No biggie. All right, and we are in. Whoa. Oh, there's some stuttering. Yeah, I do feel. Okay, this does feel like I feel like it feels like 30 frames. I'm gonna have to review the stream footage I think later, but no, this does definitely feels a bit sluggish. Let's go see how killing somebody is. Oh, yeah, there's some lag there. Okay, yeah, there's definitely a difference here. Oops, I got caught. We'll try that again. Oh my goodness, yeah, the drops, the lag there. I know lag's not the appropriate term, but wow, okay. All right, let's see. Oh, we've been caught. Oh, I got caught again. Yes, I have not played this game in a while. Okay, yeah, there's nothing else to really show. I can clearly see the frame drops happening in real time, so... And my controller is drifting, which is lovely. Alright, there we go. So, Aragami Shadow Edition can confirm that it runs smoother on the Switch 2. There might be some slight, how would you call this, like optimizations that need to be done so that it runs even better. But it does definitely run better on the Switch 2. So, that's very interesting there. Alright, so... Oh, since you're here, Carl... Let's try a game. Let's try a game that we both know was terrible on the Switch 1 and see how it compares on the Switch 2. So I'll be right back. All right, there we go. So the next game. This is for you, Carl, Peter, Adam, the man of many names. This is Princess Peach Showtime. So I've been really curious about this, like how much better it is on the Switch 2. And we're gonna find this out live. I like this game. I thought it was a lot of fun. It just suffered from some terrible performance problems, so. Alright. Yup, I don't need to see that. I like how I'm pushing the B button, but it's registering it as A. Dude, I don't even remember how to play this. Let's do the ninja level. The horror. Alright, let's see. Because this was one of the games that they, I believe, announced was going to have like a Switch 2 update. It's not crisp, though. I can tell that it's not being rendered correctly in the right resolution, so... Let's see. I don't know, it doesn't seem to be any different. Do you remember a particular level that was pretty chuggish? Oh, that's what we gotta do. Okay, cool. Alright, thank you. Thank you very much. Let's keep going. Yes, this is on the Switch 2 right now. Alright, you're moving. Cool. Yeah, it seems to be doing okay. The robo stuff? Okay, I'll try that out here in a second. Robo. Remind me which one was the robo. You're talking about the Power Ranger type one? And I yank you here, Nerporial? Listen, man, I'm just playing games, which is something you should be doing. Asmongold has nothing of value to provide us. Alright, that's just a pre-rendered video, so it's gonna play at its own frame. Yep. And it's not okay. There is some weird like rendering or something happening here because I can feel it's a bit sluggish. Okay, yeah, so that's the stuff you're talking about? Okay. Alright, let's go try that out then for you. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there was that level, and I think the train one, right? The cowboy one was pretty bad too. The audio sounds weird. I don't know why. Hey, what's up there, Occasion Corey? You've yet to play this? Well, it's something alright. I definitely wouldn't be paying full price for it, I'll tell you that. The $60, it's definitely not a $60 game. And if you find a Baker Peach plushie, I need that. Yes, you and me both, man. You and me both. Wait, was this the Sentai one? Yes, the Alien Invasion. Okay, here it is. This is the Robo one. Alright, let's see if the frames are pretty bad in this. The load time seems, normal, I guess. Nothing special. Yep, and unfortunately I can't skip that. Okay. Alright, we're gonna try to play as much of this level as we can without losing our sanity. Alright, thanks. Can we continue? More like a $20 game? Yeah, I mean, it is a pretty short game, so yeah, $20 wouldn't be like that too crazy of a price. Alright, I don't care about, oops, helping everybody here. Alright, come on, we gotta get our superpower. That's what I'm looking for right now. Alright. Not yet. That's fine. Give me this. Even though you just gave me coins. Alright, we'll skip this. Alright, sounds good, Nerporeal. Oh, it's the professor. Or the scientist, or whatever your name is. Give me... Where's my super suit? Give it to me quickly. Yes, put your skills to the work. Come on, let's go. My bakery skills. We'll put that to the work. Alright. Exposition, exposition. Come on, I got like 8 other games I gotta get to. Skip. Alright, here we go. Super Sentai time. Real price $20. You pay $60 because of Baker Peach. She's the woman worth going to. Oh, I'm not gonna say that last part. That's funny. Oh man, there's too many jokes I can say right now. All right, let's see how this goes, Carl. I don't know. It seems to be running at the speed that I remember it was running at. Alright, let's beat him up. Oh, how did I... What? That didn't make any sense. Yeah, I mean, it's... This seems pretty normal. Maybe slightly faster? Like, it's actually locked in at 30 frames and not like 25. Cool. Alright. Nice knowing you, but I gotta get going. Alright. Hurry up. And get across. $25 is generous, more like 12. Oh, for the frames? Are you gonna... Oh, I gotta throw it across, that's right. My bad. I don't know, what do you think, man? I mean, it seems to be running consistent 30. That's what I'm seeing here. It's not... I haven't seen any struggles or slowdowns. But it's not smooth like your 60 would be, or even your 45. Alright, this part will be a bit heavy. Let's see what happens here. Because there'll be some enemies that come. Should be more. Yeah, there you are. What? I hit you 3 times. What's going on here? Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It seems to be holding consistent 30s. I'm going to play a little bit more, and then we're going to swap games. Alright, thanks. Let me get out of here. Oh yeah, boss time. Okay. Yeah, I'm not feeling any drops because I know what a drop was. That Aragami game on the original Switch, that was dropping. I could feel that. This game, I'm not feeling it. It feels similar to what I played originally. Maybe this next sequence with the flying sequence, this might be an interesting test. Oh, his name is Professor. Okay, good. Good to know. Yeah, I'm not feeling any drops. Oh, that I don't like that. That like one hit and you're just done. That's annoying. I'm gonna get wrecked here soon. Oh, yep, this person. Oh yeah, I gotta hit the hand back. Oh, come on. Okay, we're done. That's it. I'm good with that. So, I think the verdict with Princess Peach Showtime is that it is holding at 30 frames. And there's no real excuse for it to drop. So... But, I don't know, like, it seemed fine. It wasn't as bad as Aragami on the original Switch. So, I'm just going to go with that. Alright. So, I got a couple more games left. The next one that I'm very curious about is Brothership. So, I'm going to throw Brothership in. And we're going to see how this goes. Because I think this one was also another one that got updated. So Alright, let's see. Let's see how Brothership fares. Now, Peach didn't have a download, but this one does. So this might be like a patch or something that we're downloading. Oh, there's actually one. I just remember. There's a game I do need to try. I forgot that I have it right here. Wait. Yeah, right here. Okay. Alright, let's see. Brothership, one of my favorite games of last year. I played it entirely on the Switch Lite, and I had like little to no frame rate issues. Alright, we're gonna start a bit later in the game so I don't spoil. Actually, no, I need let's do this one. Not later, we'll do this one. I'll find a way to get around to a different place. Why are you asking if you own this one? You should know this. I don't know. Alright, cool. So let's go to the starting island. Oh, that's right. My bad. They're attached to us. I forgot about that. Rumble Island? No, the one that I was thinking of was either Rainforest or Floral Island. We're gonna go to Floral Island because I remember that one felt like it had some frame drops because of like everything that's happening there. Yeah, I mean it feels all right. Wait, how do I don't remember now. I don't remember. How do you do the brother trick here? Hold on, I gotta look at my settings and guide. Snoutlet School. Where is it? Bros moves. Okay. Yeah, but how do I... Oh, UFO spin. Come on, where... Oh, no, I will be playing one. Don't worry there, Carl. I will be playing one. I'm like losing my mind here. How do I do the UFO spin? Oh, wait a second. Oh, I see. Okay, I'm dumb. We got it. We got it. Oh, nope, that one's not ready. Yeah, I mean, it seems to be running pretty well, my friends. Let's do a battle. Oh, there's a ton of them. Yep, okay, battle's fine. The battle's always going to be fine because it's an isolated environment, so all the resources can be put into the battle. All right, cool. Man, that was like second nature for me right there. Sheesh. There's one part I want to get to. There's like a big platform or plateau you can climb. If I can get to it, I don't know. We'll see. This island, and I want to try another island. Yeah, this looks really good on the HDR TV as well. You know who else is in an isolated environment? What are you talking about? You talking about Brian? He's in an isolated environment? Oh, whoops, we're under attack. Well, I know for a fact this game is not running at 60 FPS. Whoops. Alright, I'm not even trying. There we go. Cool. Yeah, it's weird. Like, some of the subtle animations is a little bit more faster, but, like, the main ones, not so much. Alright, we're gonna go to another island. Alright, cool. So, let's go to the rainforest one. Because this is one of the beginner islands, so I'm not going to be spoiling a whole bunch. Where do I rank this one amongst the other Mario and Luigi games? Well, right now it's definitely ahead of Partners in Time. I'm not a big fan of that game. So this game is definitely better than that game. I think it's probably number 3 on my list. Yeah, this is, I mean, it's running fine. Like, I don't think it's going to have any frame drops. It's going to be maxed at 30 frames. And honestly, I think if this game ran higher than 30 frames, it might kind of ruin the charm, not the charm, but the aesthetic of it. So yeah, I don't think this game really needs to go higher than 30. So yeah, that's that. So that's Brothership for you. All right, cool. So we're going to do another game. Now this one, I want to see if I can not trick the system, but force the system to play the game from the carts and not from the upgrade that I've opted into. So give me a quick second to swap the game out. All right, so we're gonna see how Tears of the Kingdom is, and I'm gonna put my my Switch into airplane mode, and I hope that kind of prevents it from checking the Nintendo Switch Online, so that it doesn't like pull the Switch 2 edition of this game, because I want to play it in its like most natural form, without having to like worry about that Switch 2 edition. Superstar and Bowser's Inside Story. I personally I prefer Bowser's Inside Story over Superstar. I like Superstar, but the fact that you get to play as Bowser in Bowser's Inside Story just puts it up on a higher level for me. All right, let me give me a quick second here to put on airplane mode. Wait. Oh, never mind. We cannot do that while it's connected to the TV. Okay, well, we'll just launch it. Okay, that's fine. We'll just launch it. Because I think you have to go to NSO and like opt into that Switch 2 edition. I feel like that's how that works. Am I gonna get the Switch 2 version? I might pay for it. Because it's only $10. Oh, look, they got it right here. Nintendo Switch 2 edition. Alright, what's gonna happen when I click this? You could purchase it. Okay, cool. So this is what I was looking for. So right now, we're going to jump into this game. Not with the Switch 2 edition. So I was really curious, like, how does this base game play on the Switch 2? So we'll see how it is. And if it's like, if it doesn't play any better, then obviously then they're forcing people to get that Switch 2 edition, which is pretty scummy in my opinion. Yes, Matt Cave Gaming, if you have the online expansion, you get the upgrade for free. I have not opted into that upgrade. So I just want to see like how it plays without it. But it kind of looks like it plays the same. So let's go for a ride up in the sky. Yeah, it kind of looks like it's gonna play the same. I don't remember the controls for this game. Oh, that's the glide. Okay, good. All right, cool. No, I have the expansion, Matt, but I don't know if you saw on the menu of the screen here of the Tears of the Kingdom, it has a Switch 2 edition option, which will take you to the Nintendo Switch Online like app. So I didn't opt into it because, like I said, I want to see like how it plays without it, and I think it's gonna be the same. It feels like it's just like the Switch 1 edition. Or the original Switch, I should say. Yeah, Nintendo's right. Buy the upgrade, plebs. Yup. Cool, so... alright, fine. Alright, Nintendo. You don't have to pull my leg here, but I will, I guess I will get this Switch 2 edition. Is it a pretty large update? Oh, here, look at here. It says it right here, Matt. Nintendo Switch 2 edition. Man, they're really like trying to throw it everywhere in your face. Like, you need to upgrade this game right now. So, all right, fine. You don't have to force me here. Download. I might actually buy it cuz the thing is it's tied to your NSO account, right? And so if it's tied to your NSO account, then if you like quit the NSO, then you're gonna lose out on that, right? So I'm just gonna buy it because it's only like less than $10. Okay, it's downloading it. It's downloading it pretty well. So I'll just leave it here for right now and talk to you guys. You're replaying Breath of the Wild at 60 FPS. Oh, dude, that's gotta be something else. Wow, I remember. Yeah, I remember picking that up day one, and it was pretty fun. But man, I wasn't how do you say this, like blessed by 60 frames at that point. So Yeah, I know my buddy here, Peter, also known as Carl, that you know through Nerdy Neo. He's playing Breath of the Wild, I think, right now. So yeah, yeah, he says he likes it now. All right, so since you're back, Matt, the next game I want to play is one that you're probably familiar with. So um, but we will surprise. We'll give this the hint or surprise to that later. So let's just finish with this Switch 2 edition because I'm kind of curious how much better this is. The first thing you did with the Switch 2 was buy that upgrade? Yeah, I would too. If you already own the game, a $10 upgrade is really like it's nothing. For me it's even cheaper because it's 1,000 yen, so the conversion is like hilarious. But yeah, $10 upgrade. Yeah, so all right, cool. 50%. We're almost done here. Um Man, what else to talk about? Well, for since you just came back here, Matt, I'll give you a quick rundown. So, from the games that I've played so far, Sonic Colors Ultimate I think is running at max 30. Same with Samurai Jack and Pokemon Snap. Now, Aragami I think is actually playing higher than 30 frames because I tested it out again on the original Switch and it was chugging in some moments. So I think this game has a slight boost to it, which is really nice because it's a pretty cool game. Princess Peach Showtime, I think is locked at 30 frames as well. I wasn't seeing any slowdowns. And then Brothership as well. I think this is running at 30 frames, locked, I should say. I heard from my our good buddy Extra Zero. He told me that Thousand Year Door on the Switch as well is running at 30 frames, like locked on the Switch too. Um, so it really depends if the game has uncapped or not. You ever played Brothership? Oh, I love this game, man. If Sonic, so last year, my game of the year last year was Sonic X Shadow Generations. If that game didn't come out, then Mario and Luigi Brothership would have been my like game of the year last year. I really liked it. I've played all of the Mario and Luigi games except for one, and I'm a big fan of those games. So Brothership was a fantastic game to play. Um, like I can comfortably give it to my kid to play it. My future kid, I should say. It's just like a very comfortable game for new people to get into. It is a pretty long game. It's a lot longer than the other games. But I like the humor. I like the storytelling, the characters, the battle mechanics were really good. I like the artistic approach they took as well. It was fantastic. Like I love this game. I think it's great with kids too. It has some good themes, some good like family friendly themes to it. So, all right, here we go, guys. Switch 2 edition. Yeah, this is my first time. Oh, here, there it is. Checking whether the software can be played. All right, that's interesting. Oh yeah, and Astral Chain is uncapped, says Peter, because he's been playing through that. Oh wow, okay, I can already tell on the menu here that it's not. It's running at higher frames. I can already kind of tell. That's funny. All right, we'll play around with this, and then we'll go to the surprise game for Matt. Because I'm actually kind of excited. I'm kind of curious if this game has uncapped frames. I really hope it does. I have my doubts, but I really hope it does. Oh my goodness. Whoa, this is different. Oh wow, I am a believer. Zelda at 60 frames is what it needs to be at. Holy smokes, just like his movement, you can tell right off the bat. Okay, I gotta go fight somebody. Yeah, night and day difference? You're not joking. My wife's gonna like freak out when she sees this because she really likes this game, and she watched me play it, so she's gonna be really shocked how smooth this is. I'm gonna get bodied though trying to fight somebody. Hold on a second. Let me swap to a weaker weapon. Yeah, this is crazy. Oh, yep. Zooming in on accident. Here we go. We got some guys here. Hey, what's up there, grumpy old gamer? It's so weird seeing these Zelda games at a higher frame rate. Well, if you don't remember, Wind Waker and Twilight Princess played at 60 frames on the GameCube. Because most, if not all, the GameCube games were, well, I'm pushing the wrong button, that's why. Most, if not all, the GameCube games were at 60 frames. Oh, X is to jump backwards, okay. I was used to a different game, that's why. Yeah, this is pretty nice. Wow. You know, I said that I was never going to replay Breath of the Wild because I really didn't like it towards the end. But I might actually replay it at 60 frames now. I mean, this is just... It's kind of, like, needed. Like, I have to replay it now at 60 frames. Wow. Oh, you know what? Let's go to our map, and let's go to the sky. How do I change it again? Oh, that's right. Okay. Yeah, oh my... Even the map... Dude, the map navigation is smooth. This is insane. GameCube games were not 60 frames. False there, Nerporial. Yeah, it really makes it live again. Yes, you are false, Nerporial. I'm calling you out on that. They were definitely at 60 frames. Can confirm. Okay, so... Where is... Oh, here you are. I want to skydive because I do want to see like how it is. I guess we'll fly here. Oh, my bad. I have the amiibo selected on accident. All right, here we go. Man, this is like, yeah, night and day difference is an understatement. Whoa. Texture-wise, I guess it looks a little bit better with the textures here. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty good, pretty good. Colors are very nice in HDR, of course. The boss battle moments look so good with HDR and higher frame. Bro, I might have to just go fight Ganondorf again. just do the final battle against Ganondorf just to see it in 60 frames. Like, no lie, I might actually do that. Alright, we're gonna skydive. I wonder if loading things in is a bit faster. Oh, wrong button there. So you had no idea, so you're just gonna spat out nonsense and as if it was truth? Come on, you're better than that, Nerporial. Yeah, this is nuts, man. This is just... If this doesn't get you to play Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, then I don't know what will. Yeah, that's crazy. Okay, we gotta stop. I'll probably be playing this all night if that's the case. Alright, cool. Time for the surprise game. So give me a quick second, and I'll put it in there. Let's see. If you haven't yet, be sure to set the HDR to the when supported mode. Otherwise, it makes games that don't support HDR look like it's a... Oh, washed out mess. Okay, so that's probably why Princess Peach Showtime looked a bit weird. Thanks for that there, Matt. Where is it? Oh, HDR output compatible. Is it compatible software only? Is that what you're talking about? Only okay. Yeah, it's probably compatible software. That's probably what you're talking about. Okay, that's very helpful, man. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense because I was like, man, Princess Peach Showtime and Brothership looks a bit washed out. Okay. See, this is why we keep Matt Cave around, all right? He knows he's in the know. All right, here we go. The next game on the list is a fan favorite known as Crisis Core Reunion. And everybody in the chat, actually, that's chatting right now has played this game. That's a first. So, yeah, so let's see. I hope this is uncapped. I'm starting to realize that I think Unreal games are not uncapped. So, and I have not played this game on the Switch. So, I'm probably going to start from the beginning here. Can I load? Yeah, I'm going to have to start from the beginning. And I'll set it to English for you guys listening. Alright, and I'm going to skip cutscenes if I can, just so we can get to the action. No, you know what? I'll play a couple cutscenes just to see how it looks. Alright, this is a pre-rendered one, so we don't need to see this one. This is what we need to see. The non-pre-rendered. Or in-game. Oh, no upgrades for what you could tell when you tried it. Edges were choppy and there was a strange grid pattern that appears during combat.
Making progress, Zach?
Oh.
What's going on? Why are we fighting
You had no idea that the Prime games were at 60 frames? You disappoint me there, Nerporial. Alright, let's see. I want to see this for myself, Matt. Oh my goodness. Yeah, the textures do not look so good. Whoa, yeah. So I watched you play it on your PS5, so I know what 60 frames looks like. And yeah, this is definitely not 60 frames. That's interesting. Okay. Yeah, that's unfortunate, because this game would probably get a better life if it has the update to it. I think it would be perfect if they updated this game. Cool. Alright, skip. Yeah, the PS5 version is gorgeous. I was actually a bit jealous watching you play that version. Because I played the PS4 version, and it's fine, but nah, that PS5 version's where it's at. Or PC. I will probably pick it up for PS5 when I get my console at some point. Oh, yeah. Oh, I can't even pause this. If you look at the menu, it's like you can barely read the text, or like the text is like fuzzy. Alright, well, that's what we're going to do with that. That's disappointing a bit, but it is what it is, so. Alright, next game. We're going to do... oh, you know what? We'll do this game, because I know Carl's been waiting for this one. We're going to do a gooning game, so give me a quick second, and yeah, we'll be right back. All right, here we go. So, this is this is my gooning game for the year. At least I think it is. I don't think there's another one. I can't think of another one right now. But yeah, this is Atelier Yumia. I've been playing this on the PC and doing like some late night streams that you guys have probably seen. And I bought the Switch edition because I wanted the physical, like the collector's pack or whatever. But man, when I played this on the original Switch, it was pretty bad. So I'm hoping that this runs much better on Switch 2. Let's see. I gotta look at the chat here. Give me a second. I will say this: the version of Crisis Core in handheld is a better experience than on the TV. Well, yeah, because you know how it was. It was originally made for the PSP, so it's definitely it feels more like a handheld game. So I definitely agree with you. They did Zach dirty for the Switch port. Want to know how to disappoint AC more? Don't like his stream from a Nerdporial near you. Now back to standard programming. All right. All right, we're loaded at 100%. What's going on here? Is this one of the broken games? I don't think it is. It's Koei Tecmo. It shouldn't be broken like this. They would have tested it pretty quick or early on. Oh yeah, it's only in Japanese. For some odd reason they don't like putting all the localization packs in their games, so I cannot change it, which is fine because we're just here to see the gameplay. And this opening section, no, we'll do the, I'll have to skip a bunch so we get to the open world part. This game is a bit like Breath of the Wild with its open world, so that's why I'm kind of curious how it runs on Switch 2. Oh, yeah, the textures. Now, I guess I shouldn't expect too much from textures, because those are kind of like extra downloads. Oh, is it running smoother? It looks like it. Yeah, okay, you know what? It is running a bit smoother, I think. Alright, can we skip this? No, we can't. Oh, wait, can we? Yep, it's, well, it's not letting us skip it, but, oh, wait, we can. There we go. Oh, I turned turbo mode on. Alright, here we go. So it's just going to teach me how to battle. I know how to battle here. Yep, thank you. Can you just let me play? Yes, thank you. Cool. Yeah, I definitely could tell, Matt, when the elevator was moving up, the frame rate was much better than I originally saw on the Switch. We're gonna skip this. All right, thank you. Yes, thank you for the menus. Cool. I like how the photos are in English. I don't know if you can tell, the menu photos or the videos are in English, but my game is forced to play in Japanese, because that makes sense. Alright, it seems to be running pretty smooth. Alright, let's push this out of the way. What I really want to see how it looks in the open world. That's where we got to get to right now. So give me a quick second to get to the open world. Yeah, I will say, Matt, this is definitely running much better than the Switch, the original Switch. At least right now. Alright, and that gives me kind of hope, Carl, for playing Ryza. Because I think Ryza will run pretty well, too, on the Switch. Alright. Yep. Oh, my bad. I think we gotta shoot that. Yeah. There we go. Can I skip? Nope. Just gotta get outside. Just gotta get outside. I can't skip this. No skipping. Skipping, no skipping. Nope. Yep, not letting me. It wants me to soak this all in. Alright, here we go. Alright, we gotta get outside. Keep on moving. And we need to... Oh, whoops. Oh yeah, we gotta shoot that. That's right. A little switch there. And I'm gonna ignore the enemies because I just want to get outside. Yeah, this is, I mean, it's basically running higher than 30, just the textures aren't like the greatest looking. As far as like the sharpness, I should say. Because the game is supposed to look like this, it's just the edges should not be as like fuzzy. Yeah, I'm actually really impressed. This is actually running a little bit better than I thought it would. Can I? No, I don't think I can avoid these guys. Oh, I can't skip it. Okay, cool. Can I skip? No, we're fighting. More tutorials, yes. To guard, yeah, thanks. Yep, that's the dodge, yep. Yep, thank you. Alright, now I can unleash. Yep, dodging. Yeah, the combat is very responsive. It's working as intended. The dodging and stuff. So, yep, I could safely say that this game is functioning appropriately. That makes me very happy. I've already started playing this on the computer, so I'm not really going to return to it on Switch, but in the future, if I want to, then I know I can do it. Just, I hope it gets some kind of texture pack update or something to clean it up. Atelier, August, you in? What do you... Oh, no, I already got plans for August, my friend, for the channel. Yeah. Next year. We'll have to do that next year, because there's going to be a lot of games then. Alright, we're almost out of here into the open world. And I'm hoping, yeah, I'm hoping we can really see it, like, struggle. I wanted to see it struggle, because that means that it's not optimized. But I appreciate you guys hanging out. Hopefully you guys are having fun and learning what games are working well and are not. I will be testing out a bunch of other games off stream, and I'll just have to post them on YouTube or on Discords for people to check out. So, like, which ones are working well or not. I'm sure Matt Cave can also share too, because he's been testing them out, as well as Carl over here. Yeah, once again, Astral Chain is working beautifully on the Switch, so if that's a game you've always been interested in, and you have a Switch too, now's the time to play it. Yes, Norporeal, I don't appreciate you, because you don't play enough video games. And then you say outlandish things about the GameCube not running at 60 frames, as if you are the Pope speaking truth. Oh, we gotta go to our back line? Okay, cool. It's just teaching us the front line and the back line mechanic. And break. Cool. Sexy September? That's funny. Maybe, man. Birthday month? We're gonna have Sexy September during my birthday month? That'll be pretty funny, actually. The end of summer. I always consider September the end of summer. I don't care what people say, like, about August being the end. Nah, September is the end of summer for me. Oh, dude, so speaking of Donkey Kong, Matt and Norporeal and Carl, man, that's going to be pretty amazing on Switch, too. Especially in that HDR. Holy cow, that's going to be crazy seeing that. Alright, we could skip that. Yeah, I can't wait to play that. And I can't wait to play the new Hyrule Warriors game, because I heard those games have gotten a decent boost. Funny enough, those games are published by Konami, the same people that did this as well. So, or Koei Tecmo, excuse me, not Konami, Koei Tecmo. Well, it is Konami, but and so yeah, they run really well apparently. You looking forward to Donkey Kong? Yeah, the direct. I might actually not watch that direct. I really don't want to be spoiled by that game anymore. I just want to go into the game as blind as I can. I can't skip this. It's not letting me skip it. We're going for a swim. Cool. And I can't read that title because it's a bit, some of the kanji there's a bit tricky. I know the middle one's Renkin Jutsu. I know that one because that's the name of the game in Japanese. Alright, cool. Alright, this is what I'm curious about. If it's going to let me run around here. Yep, the open world. Thank you. Alright, here we go. So we're in the open world now. And it is, man, it's struggling. No, I wouldn't say it's struggling. It's definitely holding the 30 frames, but it's not, it doesn't seem to go any higher. Because, like I said, I've been playing this on PC, and I know I'm hitting 60 frames. And, maybe, actually, this might be hitting 45. It might be hitting up to 45 here. I gotta get into a battle. That's what I gotta do. Yes, Carl is here for the plot, as am I. Yeah, I mean, okay, that battle was pretty, I know it was pretty quick, but it was pretty smooth. I'll go find a stronger enemy right over here. Yeah, unfortunately, the textures don't look too good. I just think that, I hope that's something that they patch in the future. Yeah, the battle is very smooth. It's much smoother than I remembered it on the original Switch. That's not bad. Okay, well there we go. That's our Gooner game for the night. All right, you know what? I should save. Hold on. I should definitely save. That's not the save. My bad. This is the save. All right, cool. So that's that game. All right, let's move on to the next Koei Tecmo game. So let me pop it in there. So yeah, everybody's been talking about Hyrule Warriors this and Hyrule Warriors that. For those of you who are not aware, there are actually 2 Fire Emblem Warriors games. And this first one is pretty cool, but it did suffer a bit when it first released. I don't know about the second one. I still got to get my hands on it. But I am curious to see if this one got a boost just like the other games did. Because there is a performance mode as well as a graphics mode.
Choose your save data.
Alright, so let's go to story mode. And then, actually, I gotta... hold on a second. Where are the settings? Extras? Oh, yeah, extras. Settings. Game settings. Where is it? Oh, here we go. Display settings. Quality or performance? So we'll do quality. We'll see how this plays in quality first.
Remember to take frequent breaks and rest your eyes every now and
Yeah, fast load. Yeah. Alright, we'll go to here. Now, the original Hyrule Warriors for the Switch, the definitive edition, that game is like probably one of the most perfect games on the Switch.
That reminds me.
compared to like Metroid Dread, I think is probably the most perfect Switch game, like as far as like its performance and everything. But Hyrule Warriors Definitive Edition is definitely a close second. That game like never stutters, which is pretty impressive for the type of game that it is.
How's this?
All right, let's just jump into the battle. Yep, fast load. And like I said, we're playing on quality. I think you can actually change it mid-battle. I'll have to check here. Oh, there's some... it's not as smooth as Hyrule Warriors.
We'll never get through.
I could definitely tell. But let's... I think we might be able to change it. Hold on. Yeah, we can. Performance. Did it change? Oh, it might require us to restart. Okay, now we're in performance mode. So as you can see, the frames are a bit higher, but the what do you call it? The graphics are a little bit muddied.
I'm getting stronger. I did spot an odd stone pillar. Could breaking it affect the
Yeah, this is 60 frames right here. This is definitely 60 frames. Yep, it's doing pretty good right now with this performance mode. All right, we'll go back to quality. Quality? Yeah, that's gonna do it, I guess. Oops, yeah, quality drops it down to about, I don't know, 45 maybe?
Perhaps I should stick to the rear.
Of course. All is good. Keep an eye out for
I guess what I should do, I should pop in Hyrule Warriors, so just so that you guys can understand like how perfect that game plays on the Switch. Yeah, it looks much better in performance. Are you saying that because of the frames or not the overall graphics quality, right, Carl? And Matt's saying Fast Fusion on the Switch 2 is a fun racing game that gives multiple graphics options. Whoa, even includes a 4K option that maintains 60 FPS. That's crazy. That's like kind of funny to hear that on a Switch game, you know. All right, we're gonna play as my favorite character, Camilla.
Let's wreck it.
Yeah, I mean it's playing pretty smoothly, so I think there's been a slight performance boost for this game. All right, we'll do her special, and then wait, will it let me do it? Oh, not yet. I gotta build up. Gotcha. All right. Cool. All right, and then one last time, let's just go back to the performance mode, because I want to prepare you guys for Hyrule Warriors, the original one. All right, yeah, so this is it right here on smooth, even though like the graphics are a little bit muddied. But yeah, it's definitely running at 60 here. We can't open that. Okay, well, that's that. So, I'm going to find it real quickly, and I'll put it in there. We'll check it out. This is a bonus game. Yeah, this is like my favorite game one of my top 5 favorite games on the Switch is Hyrule Warriors. I'm so like this is one of the few Wii U ports that I'm glad came to the Switch. That I'm totally acceptive of it because it definitely needed it. And if I remember correctly, this doesn't have the option to swap between performance and quality. So it's just you just get the same experience. I'll double check here. Yep. See, there's no thing for here for graphics or quality. So it's just what you see is what you get. So we're gonna jump into free mode, and we will do which battle has a bunch. The opening level has quite a bit actually. And we'll play with the Master Sword. Right here. And yeah, we'll choose that fairy. It doesn't really matter for the rest of these characters. Yeah, you and me both, Matt. I have it on all 3 as well. But I've only completed it on the Switch. Actually, I don't even know if we can see this. Let's see if we can. Is it gonna... Oh, no, it won't show me here. We have to look here. Yeah, here it is, Matt. 430 hours on this game. I don't think I've ever played another game like for that long. Alright, here we go. So this is Hyrule Warriors at 60 frames. I mean, this plays exactly the same on the original Switch. So the Switch 2 is just... All you're getting on the Switch 2 here is the HDR colors, I think. And it's probably not even doing it. But if you're playing on a 4K TV, it definitely looks a little bit nicer. Yeah, putting in the time. Actually, this game, I played about 70% of it co-op with my wife. She fell in love with this game, so we played this in co-op mode. And I want to say about 100 of those hours was her alone. Like, just playing on her own time. Yeah, so anyways, as you can see here, the game's running really smooth. This is what 60 frames should look like on the Switch 2. So, very satisfied with that. Alright, cool. Alright, we've got 2 more games here. And then we're gonna close out the stream. This game, I'm gonna just throw it in there. We'll see what happens. I have not played this game in a long time, so I don't know how it's gonna go. But we'll see what happens when we throw it in there, and yeah, hopefully it gets a bit of a boost. So this is the second to last game coming up. All right. Oh, this has an update to it. Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2. I know, this is quite... Oh, there's 10 minutes to it? What? Oh, what's it downloading? What's... Oh, there must have... Oh, you know what? I haven't played this game in a really long time, so it's probably downloading, like, some major patches or something. That's why. It's okay. I'll talk to you guys for the 8 minutes. Hey, what's up, Jana? Welcome. We're almost done here. We got about 2 more games I'm testing, and then I'm going to be closing up the stream. But yeah, so Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2. Originally, I owned this on the Xbox One, and a friend of mine wanted me to play that with him, so I got it and I played it with him. And then I found it was on the Switch, and it was actually pretty cheap at the time. I'm pretty sure I got it like at GameStop, so I picked it up. And yeah, I liked it for what it was. It's a fun game, you know. You could sink a lot of time into this game. But yeah, so I'm kind of curious. Like, I'm pretty sure it ran rather poorly on the original Switch. So I'm kind of hoping that here on the Switch 2, it's definitely going to run a bit better. I mean, it's a fighting game, so or arena fighter, excuse me. So I hope it does. I Another game I should probably test, but I'll do it on my off time, is Dragon Ball Fighters Z, because that one apparently, I would assume that one got a decent boost if Smash Brothers got a good boost. So, yeah, we gotta wait 7 minutes here. So, yeah, besides that, I will test out on my own time the other two Zelda games, Link's Awakening and Echoes of Wisdom, because I heard those got some crazy performance boosts. Also, that other Hyrule Warriors game that I'm not a big fan of, Age Calamity, that one got a good performance boost, so I'm definitely curious to check that out. Actually, you know what? I think that's a downloaded game. I might be able just to try that before we end the stream. I also want to check out Pokemon Legends Arceus in the future. I'm kind of curious how that if that's been improved. Because it is like a Breath of the Wild style game. So, collect all the rings. Yes, collect all the rings in Dragon Ball. Besides that, oh, you know what? We can close this and I can go to my software here. I don't got anything crazy to hide. So, Team Sonic Racing. That one I am kind of curious to see if that got a performance boost. Of course, Fire Emblem Engage. I do want to see if that one did as well. Pokemon Shining Pearl. I'm kind of curious, Carl, if those ones did as well. Because I think these games kind of suffered the same like the Link's Awakening game, where just like there's a lot of stuff going on in the background and it would cause the game to stutter or to slow down, excuse me. Pokken, yeah, 100% I want to try this out and see if that... I know it ran pretty well already, so I think it's going to run pretty fine. Monster Hunter Stories, I was going to try that tonight, but I don't have... I'm not far enough into the game, honestly, so I have to like run through a bunch of cutscenes and stuff, so that'd be kind of annoying. Oh yeah, that's right, the Xenoblade games. Those ones I hope get a nice, revival in a certain way, even though they're fine as they are. But these would be pretty amazing playing at 60 frames, like true 60 frames. Skyward Sword HD already runs really well on the Switch, so I think this will probably just have like a higher frame cap. That's what I'm kind of hoping. They did say that Arceus got a boost. Okay, that's good to know. I definitely will check that out on my off time. I hope Dead or Alive Extreme 3 Scarlet got a nice boost. That'd be pretty cool to play that in 60 frames. What else? Super Mario Bros. Wonder. That already runs well. I think the HDR for that game is going to be pretty amazing. I'm excited to try that out. So, yeah, besides that... Oh, that's right, my bad. Starlink Battle for Atlas. I highly doubt this game will ever get updated. But if it did get updated to 60 frames, I will return and play this game to completion. This game has potential. Just, it ran terribly on the Switch. I like this game. I don't like all the collecting you do in this game, but it does have a lot of potential. And the fact that the Star Fox team is in this game is pretty cool. I just hope it gets a patch or something, or it has uncapped frames. I will have to test it out later. I think it's a physical game. Yeah, I gotta go get it from my shelf. I'm not gonna do that right now, but I do hope it gets 60 frames because this game would be amazing at 60 frames. And it's a very beautiful looking game too. So I don't know if Matt is familiar with Starlink Battle for Atlas, but that game would be something else. All right, so while we're waiting for that to finish updating, just for those who are coming in. So we started with Sonic Colors Ultimate, and this game I think is just hard locked at 30 frames, but it doesn't really slow down or like have any frame drops, so it's somewhat of an improvement, but I hope there's a patch that increases it up to 60 frames. That'd be pretty nice. Same with Samurai Jack. I would hope that they would do uncapped frames at some point, because this game would really excel with uncapped frames, but it is a delisted game, so who knows if they're still updating it. Matt Cave says he hasn't played Starlink. Jen, I agree with everything you just said. I appreciate it. Yeah, you would like Starlink, Matt. It is a bit of a grindy game. I think your kids might be interested in it too. But it has Star Fox. That's the reason why I got it. And there was a little toy with it as well, like an amiibo style toy that had the R-Wing and a little Star Fox figurine. and so I thought it was cool. The only really flaw with the game is that they did the whole Ubisoft like DLC situation where if you wanted to have like extra weapons and customizations for your ship, you had to like pay extra money, which is really lame. And if you wanted the other Star Fox members, you also had to pay for them as well. I will not spend more money on that game unless it gets a 60 frame boost. And you heard it here first. So, yeah, so Pokemon Snap, I think it's hard locked at 35 to 40 frames. Hopefully it gets like an HDR patch. Now, one of the first games that I do believe has a good performance boost is Aragami Shadow Edition. This game does look and play really well now on the Switch too. Princess Peach Showtime, I think it's locked at 30 frames, as well as Mario and Luigi Brothership. So they're locked at 30 frames, but they don't seem to lag, so I think that's definitely a good thing. Yeah, so Tears of the Kingdom, obviously the Switch 2 edition is running really well. I'm very impressed with that. It's a $10 upgrade. I think it's well worth it, especially if you've never played the games. I would definitely pay the $10 upgrade for both Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, just because you're playing the best version of those games. And if you know how to bargain bin or bargain find, you could find these games mostly on sale, and you can recover that $10 that you're spending extra on it for not buying it at full price, I should say. Crisis Core, sadly, it's locked at 30 frames, and the textures are pretty rough. Atelier seems to be operating higher than 30 frames, which is cool. But yeah, the textures are a bit rough in this game. Same with Fire Emblem Warriors. Really not much has changed, I think. Hyrule Warriors is perfect. And then now we're going to get into Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2. And we'll see how good or bad this game is going to run before we do 2 more games. All right, please select your region. I'll choose Japan. All right, Bandai Namco. My daughter has dove headfirst into the world of Final Fantasy and is working her way through the Pixel Remaster Edition. She's halfway through the first game. Oh, sweet. I just ordered the Pixel Remaster, so I'm waiting for it to come in the mail. I'm looking forward to playing that, man. If she can play it, then I can play it. Because I've always been worried about how difficult those games are, so the original ones. Oh yeah, this is definitely a big update here. I do not recognize this splash screen here. Let me know if the sound bleeds through. Oh, I got downloadable content. Cool. No, I do not want to be connected to the server. Kirby has an update as well. Yes. I do not have Forgotten Land. I only have Star Allies. And yeah, that's actually the only Kirby game I have. I need to get Forgotten Land and the Oh, do I have to restart my save? Uh-oh, I think we're gonna have to restart the save, guys. That's not cool. I think. Oh my goodness, yeah, I gotta create a new character. That's annoying. Alright, we'll be a Saiyan. Yeah, these textures don't look too good. Ooh, this menu music slaps though. I completely forgot about this. That's pretty funny. Patroller, that's our name. Alright. Oh, whoops, that's not what I want to do. Oh, come on. What, I like it up close, nice, and personal. Yes, that's what I like to say to my special somebody. Alright, so let's just jump in here, guys. It's just kind of a random game. I was kind of curious if it was going to have a performance boost. I think it's not. Based off of the menu navigation, it doesn't look like it's getting a performance boost. That might be locked at 30 frames as well. Alright, I should be able to skip that. Yep, alright, cool. Skip. Skip, skip. Just get the Switch 2 version of Forgotten Land? Yeah, I probably will. I also want to get the Return to Dreamland, because I like that game on the Wii. I had a lot of fun playing that one on the Wii. I guess the load times are still pretty slow. Oh wow, yeah. You went I went with body type 1, you would have went with body type 2. Listen, if I was really playing this game like for real, then I would have chose body type 2, but I'm just trying to get to like the actual game. Oh my goodness, can I just play the game? There's like 30 minutes of like cutscenes and dialogue before you get to the actual gameplay, it looks like. Wow, the loading. Okay, so I can tell the loading has not changed because this game had some pretty crazy loads. All right. Yup, thanks. Oh my goodness, yep. All right, we're definitely not 60 frames here. Well, then again, I think the Xbox One edition wasn't doing that either. All right, where's the training hall? Where can I go to just train? Oh, here we go. Offline battles. Alright, let's go figure this out together. In order to fly in this game, you have to get like your pilot's license. Bro, what? I can't fight? Alright, never mind. I guess we're going somewhere. Yeah, this is annoying. I just wanna go fight. Maybe this person will fight me. Bro. Who are all these random people? Oh my goodness. The game's like, no, we're gonna have you run around the map so you know where things are at. Alright, thanks. Who's next? Oh my goodness, way up there. I remember this game being pretty fun. Especially, like, because this game gives you the freedom to learn whatever, like, martial arts style you want for, like, within the Dragon Ball, like, universe. And so since I chose Saiyan, I can go, like, the Saiyan route and try to get, like, Super Saiyan and all those other power-ups. And I thought it was really cool, like, that whole progression. There's Elder Kai. Oh, the audio's in Japanese. That's funny. I don't remember if it was like that the first time I played it. Okay, here we go. We're jumping into a battle finally. Let's see how this goes. We'll try one battle, then we're gonna go to the other game. If it's on my console, if it's not, we'll do the final game of the night. All right, here we go. Attack training basics. I mean, it's playing roughly the same. Yo, I can fly. I can fly. Yeah, I mean, it's smooth. I would say it's smooth, so. Nice. IJP doesn't want none of this sauce. I'll give him this sauce all day long. He ain't ready for my Xenoverse 2 skills. Him and AJ. Those guys are not ready for this. Yo, give me somebody to punch. Give me somebody to punch, bro. Oh, a Cyberman. Yeah, okay, you know what? It is playing pretty well. The problem is I don't remember how this played on the original Switch. But I would say it's reacting rather well. Yep, cool. Nice. Alright, well, I guess that's going to do it for that. It'd be pretty fun to get, you know, to fall back into this game again, but I don't have the time to play this game. It's a rather long game to sit through. Alright, cool. Let's try Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity. Because this one I have to see with my own eyes that it's running at better frames. I have to. And I'm going to be really upset because I know that Gene Park was pushing it. And if he lied about it, I'm going to keep him muted forever. Because I don't appreciate it when journalists lie. Or when friends lie. Alright, the load was insane. Holy smokes, that load was fast. Where is the opening battle? This one. We'll just do this opening battle. And... oh, onward. Do I own every Switch game? No, but I think Adam does. Actually, I know a guy online that owns probably every Switch game. He only collects Switch games. He doesn't really play any other video game out there. Just Switch games. Whoa, that load was quick. Good gravy, that was quick. I didn't even get a chance to, like, breathe in. Alright, let's see. Is there performance mode? I don't think so. Nope, there isn't. Okay. I'm going to turn up the music here. Turn up the bass. Alright, I don't know. I think it seems to be running a little bit better. The colors are definitely a bit brighter. I think I noticed that. Every major first party? No, I don't, because I don't have Pikmin or Luigi's Mansion. And I don't own all of the Pokemon games, too. Okay, so it does seem to be running a tad better, But there is one level I should definitely check out, because I know one of the levels was notorious for being a bit slow. Wow, actually, you know what? The game does seem more colorful. It does, wow, I'm actually a bit impressed. Alright, let's see what happens when I use my special. Alright, not bad. Alright, cool. Let's fight this stronger enemy, the Moblin. Alright, cool. So, alright, we're done with this. I'm gonna try one more level. This one of my favorite levels in this game. Whoops, that's not what I wanted. Okay, cool. Right here, Zora's Domain. Yes, this one right here. So I know this one is, I think this one's raining. We'll just do the regular battle. Yeah, I think the colors are definitely popping out a bit more. I I don't know if it's because they did a secret update for HDR or something. All right, not a bad fast load. All right, here we go. Cool. I love the soundtrack, though. I will give this game credit that it has a really good soundtrack. Yeah, okay, you know what? I can see how it is running a bit better. It's not as perfect as the original Hyrule Warriors game, but it's definitely more manageable. I would have to do a side-by-side comparison, honestly. Yeah, okay, cool. Well, that's gonna do it then for this game. That's pretty impressive, I think. All right, so final game. Now this one, I'm very excited because I am hoping that it was updated. If not, I hope there is an update for it. So this is gonna be great. So I'm gonna put in my game of the year last year, and we'll see how this goes. All right, Sonic X Shadows Generation. And yes, load the DLC. Oh, that's right. I forgot because I was kind of dumb and I put the DLC on the other account and not the my because originally I had an American account and a Japanese account, but then I just decided to turn my American account into the Japanese account. So that other account has the DLC for this game, but it looks like you can load DLC from other accounts, so that's kind of nice. Another Gooner game? Which game are you talking about? All right, I'm crossing my toes that this game runs better. Based off of that saving right there, it doesn't look like it. All right, don't fail me now. Oh yeah, I can see the menus are not being as aggressive. This game is not a Gooner game. You're retarded, dude. All right, so let's we're gonna go to hold on a second. We got to go to the first stage. Okay, so textures, yeah, textures still look pretty crap. Unfortunately, yes. Oh, whoops. But let's do this space colony level and see if the frames are a bit better. Because I know this game is getting a Switch 2 edition, but I don't know if there'll be an upgrade that can be purchased.
Fine. Got you now. I won't let you get away.
Okay, no, it's definitely not running at 60 frames. Oh, that's weird. Oh, it's Y. Okay, that's why. I've played this game enough. I know how this feels, and it's definitely not playing at 60. That's a bummer. I will definitely pay for an upgrade to this. If it's a $10 upgrade, I'm not gonna buy the Switch 2 edition because it's not physical. So that's a no-go for me. I'm not wasting money on game key carts. But I will say it is definitely holding its 30 frames really well. Oh, whoops.
This is the ultimate power.
Look, it's Gundams. Oh, come on, Shadow. It's this controller. I'm used to playing with an Xbox controller. That thing, you could turn on a dime with the Xbox controller. And pause. Yeah, I mean it's holding 30 frames. It was doing that originally on the Switch 1 edition, so just I wish the textures looked a bit nicer. We're collecting the rings, Jana. Or I'm trying my best. I'm not going to be able to collect all of them. Cool. Yeah, I mean it's running fine. I would say it's just running fine. Let's see. I found out yesterday that the game key card's code is directly linked to and requires the cartridge, which means the game can be played on another Switch, so almost a physical copy, but not quite. Are you saying like you're talking about like how you can load games? Is it relating to that there, Matt? Hey, what's up there, Shred? We gooning, boys. Yeah, we're gooning. We're gooning to Latinas. I guess that's better than the digital download, but still not great. Yeah, unfortunately, I mean, yeah, it is definitely better than a digital download, but it's still not like the actual game, which is just irritating. I know that Xbox did it first with the Xbox One. But I can't. I'm not gonna tolerate it for this generation. Yeah, it's running pretty well. I'm actually like, I mean, it's maintaining the 30 frames or 45, I guess. So the game, let's see, the game key still looks for the cartridge. It's on, so you need the cart in the system. Like, in the system, you mean, like, already have played it, or, like, physically in the system there, Matt?
You cannot deny your fate.
Because, like, what I understand about it is when you pop it into your Switch, you need to, like, download it, right? Like, you'll download the whole game. Now, does that game become a virtual game? Like, you know the virtual game cards? Like this right here, the virtual game cards. Is that what that becomes? And then that's what you can use to share around to your family of consoles?
What?
Oh, physically in the system. Gotcha. Okay.
It was him. I won't let him escape again.
Oh, wait a second. So basically, you have to like unlock the game and then you can share it with somebody. Is that what you're saying there, Matt? That's interesting. You still like the idea of sharing with people? Yeah. Okay, so yeah, so that's gonna do it, I guess, for this stream. So yeah, for those of you who joined late, I wanted to just test out some games to see how well they run on the Switch 2. And the biggest difference that I saw that is straight from the gate, out of the gate without having to purchase anything extra. Aragami Shadow Edition runs really well on the Switch now, so that's very, very nice to see. Um, and I would say a little bit Atelier Yumia runs a little bit better. Graphics wise, it's not like super impressive, but it does run a lot better. Of course, the Switch 2 edition of Tears of the Kingdom is like ridiculous. Like it's such an insane night and day difference. So that's really cool. But yeah, besides that, I'm gonna be testing a lot of games offline just to see like what works, like Team Sonic Racing and Starlink Battle for Atlas, Pokemon. I'm very curious to see what works and what doesn't. So but yeah, I appreciate everybody that came on by. I'm gonna read the final chats and then I'm gonna let you guys go and I'm gonna get to bed here. So, but yeah, had a lot of fun and looking forward to hopefully these developers update the games and we can have some fun playing some Switch 1 games all over again on the Switch 2. So, let's see. Matt says like you could hand me the cartridge and I could play that copy using the same key code. That's what I mean. It being almost a physical copy. Yeah, it makes the game key cards good for reselling. Yeah, so that's the other benefit about it is that they can be resold, unlike digital codes. Um, just like the Xbox One discs that only had the activation key on it. You can resell those. No, Napoleon, the game is not on the cart. You have to download the game from the internet. What's on the cart is basically like a license key, like an activation key that lets the online servers know that you actually own that game. That's what's on the game key cart. So, yeah, unfortunately, it's yeah, you not understanding it is not surprising. Go back and watch the Switch 2 Direct, my friend. They explain it very well in there. Let's see, Retro Tech, welcome to the stream. I like the virtual cards and game sharing. They just need to allow it to across the family group and even if not local. Oh, so that means you can't even share it with your family group if it's like across the world, for example. You're just happy you got a quote physical unquote copy of Path of the Goddess for the Switch. All right, sure thing there, bud. All right, cool. Well, like I said, I appreciate you guys coming on by. I'm gonna try to timestamp this so that for those catching the replay, we'll be able to see what games I tested out and which ones work. Without anything else to really say, I will be on a live stream on Wednesday afternoon with my good buddy Left Eye Eagle. We'll be talking about with him and also Roman of the Empire. We'll be sharing what toys we've collected over the last like month or two. And then this weekend, I think I might be appearing on somebody's show known as Chillporial. I think that's happening Friday night, so you can look for me there. And hopefully next week we'll be able to continue Turok, because I got to finish that game before the month ends. So, yeah, appreciate everybody coming on by. We'll catch you guys later. And you know what? I don't have any outro music prepared for you, so we're just going to have to end this cold, is like what they say. So I'll give a quick shout out to people that came on by earlier. Thanks to Peter, also known as Carl. Thanks to Tommy for coming on by. Matt Cave Gaming, appreciate it. You're a rock star, man. Pop Culture Mechanic. Nerporeal Lifeform, Metal Shred Freak, Grumpy Old Gamer, of course, last minute addition here, Retro Tech, thanks for coming on by. you guys enjoy the rest of your day, and I will see you guys later. Appreciate it.